I love these DIY Christmas lanterns because each one is going to have a little bit of a story.
Exactly. To me, Christmas is all about those special moments, and those moments happen all throughout the holiday season. So being able to capture that in sort of a special little place as a gift or as a piece of decoration, I think is magical.
It is pretty magical. You've got me all set up here with this. I think we should get started, and then we'll kind of revisit where these first came into your life. So how do we start these?
So you want to start, I'm using a lantern for these. Obviously at home, you can use anything, any large vessel. You want to have at least 6 or 7 inches square on the bottom so you have space. And then you want to just get miniatures. You want to make sure they're all the same scale. Here, I'm going to do a little kitchen set, and I have you set up with a little foyer.
Okay.
And right now, luckily, you can find these miniatures at a lot of just regular craft stores or your local hobby shop. And you really just want to sort of start to assemble it to create, as I said, a sort of special moment. That's what really makes these special. I'm going to make a little kitchen scene here. What you want to do is decide what's going to be your sort of back wall. For you, it's the French doors.
Okay.
For me, it is going to be this this sort of credenza, because you really want to, once you get it in, you're not going to be able to start at the back. Start at the back and work your way forward. Now that I've got my little hutch, I'm going to set that back.
Okay.
The also nice thing about having something against the back wall is it creates a visual place for the eye to stop.
And I noticed that you didn't hot glue anything in there. Is it okay that I'm doing that with these trees?
Well, it sort of depends. It depends on if this is for your personal direction and you're going to want to change it every year.
Yeah.
Or if you're doing this as a gift. If
Beautiful.
it's a gift and you're creating something special, I would glue it down so it all stays and it transports. I'm just doing this for fun, and the next year I'll change it. So for me, I would not glue it down.
Okay, I want you to know that this is going to be my little, my inspiration, my story behind mine is little Colorado Christmas in the mountains, kind of hanging out. That's sort of like the feel that I'm kind of going for. And I know, because I've seen the photos, everybody, that you actually kind of got into things like this at a very young age.
Right, so I'm making a wonderful little kitchen, your cooking thing, which reminds you of my grandmother. And my grandmother's the ones that I originally made these for. I made these, I think, in 4th or 5th grade for Grandma Etta and Grandma Minnie, who taught me a lot of my craft. I think we have photos. One of these is Grandma Etta's kitchen chair with her crocheting.
Wow.
She's the one that taught me to crochet. And the other is ceramics. And then I did an entire house, that was 13 there, a Tudor house for my social studies project.
Of course you did, Ken. Of course you did. I mean,
Debbie makes fun of me in my
surprised.
miniatures, but it is so ingrained. But I think something about it, you really do create this sort of, it's almost like a Hallmark movie. You're creating these sort of perfect little moments. You know, our lives get busy, things get hectic, and they're never quite as perfect as you want. But certain places, Hallmark movies and miniatures, things are always exactly as they should be.
Okay, how'd I do, everybody? I'm going to turn this in. I had a little trouble with the wreath, so I'm going to put the wreath in a little bit later.
I didn't put my wreath in either. And then what we want to do, we have lighting.
Yeah, well, talk to me about the chandelier, by the way. I know I mentioned this to be like a little Colorado Christmas. This chandelier isn't in our Colorado place.
So you're going to have to get that for your mom.
Okay, all right.
So what you do, most of these lanterns have an opening up top, so what you want to do is just get a little dowel here.
Yeah.
And yours, I think, is too big because it's so glamorous. So you put yours up. I'm going to drop mine in, and just a little dowel with a little string, and that really sort of, voila.
Oh, my goodness, everybody.
Makes it all come
Merry Christmas.
Your Colorado Christmas. I'm in the kitchen with Grandma making cookies.
That's it, exactly right. Ken, these are fantastic, and like you said, it's so incredibly easy to do.
So easy, and really, really captures the magic.
Merry Christmas, everybody. For full instructions, visit hallmarkchannel.com.